Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong 64. Last time we freed Diddy Kong, got about half of Donkey Kong's stuff through in this level, and now we're going to go into this cave entrance. Right here is one of the types of enemies that holds the blueprints, I should say, not controls. You'll see what Kong it's for depending on what color its hair is. For Donkey Kong it's yellow because his bananas are yellow. For Diddy it's red, and for the other Kongs you'll see their colors eventually. But yeah, they're pretty tough. When they slam the ground, they cause a shockwave to appear, so that's not pleasant. You don't want to get hit by that. They're pretty difficult to fight with your hands or just anything other than your gun, so I suggest using guns for them, or orange grenades if you like using those. Now I need to see Cranky. I've perfected another one of my potions, Donkey, and it's yours just for 3 coins. You won't get much further without it, so I suggest you pay up. Baboon Blast. Barrelum Feralus. Or Perilous, I can't tell because of the N64 text. You can now play the Barrel Blast courses and find my pad with your ugly mug on it and press Z to launch yourself on your way. When you're in a barrel, press Z to fire yourself out. Alright, and then he tells you he's not going to let you have another one of his potions until you do more work, basically. Alright, so you want to, I guess, kill off these enemies. Right around here, there is a giant naughty that appears. But, yeah, it's right there. Kind of surprised me a bit. They die just the same. Just because they're bigger doesn't mean they're harder. Alright, so before you grab into the box, you want to grab the banana coins and get there because you cannot pick it up after you enter. To return, press Z and press the left C button and press Z to... Alright, basically it was saying do the same thing you do to open up your gun in order to change back. Press Z and B to charge up your strike. So yeah, that's a good use. That's a good bit of advice. Alright, you're going to want to open up those 4 huts, and you're going to want to go here. You can run into those all the same if you... What happened? What? What? Now I gotta go back and get it. Alright, so, yeah, I went a bit too far into the cave, even though I literally just went around the corner. You're supposed to go around here, and right here is a Ramby wall. Now, I thought my first playthrough of this game, you were just supposed to press B, but you're actually supposed to press Z and B. And if you go further in here, there's some extra stuff, but we don't need to. Alright, so now we're done with all the stuff we really need to do back here, but before we can go back and finish up DK, we need to grab this bunch of bananas and get down on the Simeon Slam thing. Alright, now, those switches cause a golden banana to appear out of a cage. Now, Donkey Kong's is not timed, but everyone else's will be. So you're going to want to have the number 4 banana ports active in this area if you want to grab them quickly. Alright, now with a quick swim across, we'll have finished Donkey Kong's golden bananas, almost. Alright, climb up. Climb up. Okay, thank you. Alright, so we have 4 of his bananas, which means we have all of them except the ones that involve the blueprints. Alright, now, in order to get DK's blueprint, you're going to want to go back in this cave. Now, you can't do much in this cave other than get his blueprints and a couple of coins. So I suggest ignoring what's left in the cave until later. Alright, so as you can tell, we got his blueprint. The gun killed that guy very quickly. Yeah, now here's another banana balloon. You'll also see those bees floating around and flying down on top of you, and that is really annoying. So you can kill those with your gun if you want, but I just find it more tedious and time-consuming to kill them than it is just to ignore them. Alright, so here's one of those pads Cranky was talking about. Let's go to it. Alright, this is a barrel blast course. You press Z to fire yourself out of them. Now, sometimes there will be banana bunches and banana coins hidden. But generally, there's not that many. So you're going to want to play through these courses quickly, especially once they get into courses that have multiple paths. Luckily, you only do these types with DK. If you couldn't tell, I missed a bunch of bananas, which I'm just going to go get real quick. And miss, and fail miserably. Alright, and that's that. Apparently, I missed a bunch of bananas. Yeah, it's probably on top of a tree somewhere. That I just didn't look too well on. I thought there was one on the top of in the beginning of this level. Maybe it's on this tree right here. We'll see. Nope, that's one of Diddy's bananas. And there's some more. So it must be by Snide's HQ or something. I'll cut ahead till I find it. Actually, it was right by where Diddy was. Otherwise, it would have been a flawless run. Alright. No. Okay, fine. Alright, we're gonna go back to the main tag barrel before we switch to Diddy. It's just, you know, it's not required or anything. It's just, I mean, the tag barrel location, obviously you have to switch to Diddy. But yeah. Now, if you couldn't tell, I'm generally going to knock out one Kong at a time. Hello, Diddy. There are 5 golden bananas for you around here to find 2. I'm gonna knock out one Kong at a time, and I don't literally mean knock them out. I mean that I'm going to do one Kong at a time. Now, I may switch to more than one Kong if I can knock out one major portion of a level by switching through multiple Kongs. But, for these first few levels, I'm going to be keeping the same Kongs. And those floating, or swinging lanterns up there, I used to think those were banana medals for some reason. Just because, they just reminded me of them, I guess. Alright, don't want to forget these. Here's some red bananas, and right over here is even more. Yeah. This game isn't too tough. It gets annoying, but the 101% is worth it, in my opinion. Alright, so you're going to want to dive down here, and there are coins and bananas for Diddy. There's not any in the right, but there are in the middle and the left. So I'm going to get a bunch here, a bunch here. Yeah. Now, these missions will get a lot more difficult than I'm showing right now. But yeah, here's some coins. You can also press Z underwater when you're swimming really fast to brake if you need to. That's just a tip. Alright, so now I'm going to climb up here and go to Funky's armory. Check this out, I've got a real cool shooter that... Alright, we've seen that before. Peanut pop guns, or basically pistols. Looking good, Diddy. Let me give you the lowdown. Alright, it's the same thing as before. Alright, so that's that for the beginning of Diddy. We're gonna swing across here real quick, though. There are some coins that you get from climbing up here. Alright, and now we're going to jump back down. I don't really suggest jumping too much. Anyway, yeah, Diddy is pretty much the fastest Kong, next to one other, that is really good for, like, climbing and stuff. I personally don't like Diddy or the other Kong that we'll get later, that are really agile and easy to use because of their secondary missions slash tasks and all that. Alright, so now we're going to take on this guy, which is called a Kasplat. No joke there. Because if you can't hear, they say splat when they slam the ground. Anyway, I suggest taking the number 4 banana port just because it's a bit quicker. And go into Cranky's lab. Perfected another potion. Now generally there's one potion for each Kong in each level. Chimpy Charge, hurt his cranium. But in the later levels it's not so big. Now you've got a powerful shoulder barge. Press Z then B and you will slam. Yeah, you'll slam with your head. You'll charge up and you'll run forward, slamming your head. Seems painful. Not useful for fighting. Obviously, for things like that, it's easier to just run and press B. Alright, now we're going to get this real quick. Alright, and this appears by Funky's Armory. Now, if you couldn't tell, the Simian Slam carried over to Diddy, so you don't have to buy stuff like that. The Simian Slams particularly affect all Kongs. There are some other stuff that will affect other Kongs, but the majority of it, you know, covers multiple. Well, the majority of it is potions for individual Kongs. Golly, I couldn't get that out. Anyway, you can take the banana port, the number 2 banana port, or climb that vine, whatever you prefer. But yeah. Alright, instead of climbing all the way back up, I'm going to take a small shortcut. Alright, now around here are some bananas. Here's that watermelon crate I was talking about, if you couldn't get a big enough view. That will give you enough watermelon to restore 1 full unit of health. Right here, peanut pop gun switch. Alright, now, I suggest getting this done pretty much as quickly as you can. Yeah, you're gonna want to climb up, and up, and up, and up. And enter here. Now we've entered a mining/cave area. Next time on Donkey Kong 64, we'll see what this mine has in store for us. See you next time.